Hi, everybody, and welcome to our live webinar, How to Get Your Holiday Glam and Glitz On. Are you ready? Do you know that it's just weeks away until we'll be glitzing and glamming every day for the holiday season? Well, at least in a little teeny way. I hope that you will embrace the opportunity to get your twinkle on, that you will shine your light bright. The holiday season of all the times of the year is the best time to shine your light and shine it bright. And what I know to be true, ladies, is that when we get ourselves handled, we are most able to handle what we are called to do. We can be who we're called to be best. We can love others, love our families, and all of that happens really and truly when we love ourselves first. So get your holiday glam and glitz on. Are you ready to rock the next few weeks and get all glammed up with visions of sugar plums dancing in your head? Well, I really do love the holiday excitement. And like you, I abhor the stress. I am so determined to take my lifetime commitment and goal of creating a celebration attitude every day. I don't like that we, see people who complain 10 months out of the year, and all of a sudden it turns to Thanksgiving and they become grateful for the month of November. And then they keep a little bit of that peace and cheer going on for December. Ladies, let's not do that. Let's live authentically with gratitude, with grace and peace and harmony. Let's love ourselves well, love our family, and love others. We're in this journey together. Wherever you are on your journey, I hope that you're putting your best foot forward. You'll step up, step out in a style all your own, and that in the next few weeks, you'll do it with a little extra shimmer, glitz, and glamour. Okay, so are you ready? We don't have to come to the stress of the holiday. I was just thinking today as I was preparing or finishing my notes, really, that actually, how many times have you gotten that last minute invitation to a party? Somebody forgot to invite you, or, somebody throws a get together last minute. And you don't want to not go, but it creates a snowball effect of not only what to do with the kids, what do I wear? What do I wear? What do I take? What's my hostess gift? Am I supposed to bring an appetizer? Do we have to stop by Publix yet again? Oh, and what am I going to wear? What am I going to wear to this party? And we start getting the pictures and seeing the pictures posted on Facebook. And you look at yourself and say, oh my gosh, what was I thinking? Why did I wear that? Right? Well, maybe all of that isn't you, but if any of that is you, I trust that by the end of our webinar tonight, you won't be saying, what do I wear anymore? So I'm going to solve that problem for you. And, there's that constant fretting of picture taking during the holidays. One of my family's favorite traditions, we live here in Central Florida in the Orlando area, and one of our favorite traditions is going over to Disney World and the Disney resorts. The decorations are lavish. They are so beautiful, and we love having special family pictures taken there. And it can create a lot of stress in my family. It's not just, what am I going to wear? It's, what are they going to wear as well? We want the family pictures to be special. Sometimes you're taking a family postcard. Sometimes, a postcard picture for your Christmas card picture, actually. It might just be a family gathering or a get together, your Thanksgiving dinner or your Christmas dinner or your New Year's Eve after 5 dressing for success event. I don't want it to be stressful for you ladies. And you know what? It does not have to be. Okay? So, fretting aside, I don't want you to have to impress anybody. I don't want you to stress out and lose sleep. By all means, get your beauty sleep. Okay? You do not need to be laying in bed at night wondering about what we're going to wear and where you're going to go shopping. So if you could use a fresh look, a little glitzy update, maybe you have some great outfits, but they're just old to you. They're not old. They're old to you. I mean, for Pete's sake, we get them out every year and wear them once or twice, right? Well, even that, I'm going to solve for you. By the end of the webinar tonight, I'm going to show you exactly how you could take some items that you already have in your wardrobe and just spruce them up a bit. I call it a tweak to your chic. So join me, will you, in a tweak to your chic. So let's get those highlights in our hair, get your nails done. I mean, isn't it just the most empowering feeling? A day at the spa, just to have the treat of a massage and getting those holiday highlights and your nails done, your toenails done, your heels buffed. Please do not be wearing those strappy high heels with your elephant ankles and your horrible calloused heels left over from the summer. I mean, come on, ladies, you've got to get that handled, okay? This week, schedule your appointment, make an appointment in your own bathroom with your own buffer, or go get a pedicure. I mean, that's it. That little egg thing they've got going. Well, I have a girlfriend that tried it and it grossed her out. And so I said, the $25 pedicure that you could pay for might be the best investment ever, even though that thing is only $6.99 on QVC. I don't know. If you love using that egg petty, then by all means, here, if you love using it, tell me all about it. I don't use it, but some people do. At any rate, it is Christmas season. So I'm determined to let my purposeful quest of celebration begin. Aren't you? It's going to be a simple carryover from what we've been attempting all year. And I'm about to give you just five fabulous little tips that are going to put a punch of power into your get it done list this holiday season. So are you ready to get your glitz and glam on? Well, here we go. And I know you're going to be dreaming of a white Christmas. Now this year, the traditional red and green colors we assign to the holidays aren't necessarily what you need to be wearing on your body to be dressed in holiday glitz, okay? So I want you to think more of, in terms of colors like gunmetal, pewter. Those are both fabulous versions of black, okay? Black isn't bad, but I want you to hear me. Black. Black, blah, blah, black. Say it with me. Black. I know y'all are cracking up. Black isn't always blah, but I don't want you to think of head to toe black. I mean, that's what we wear to the funeral. That is not, thank you, Mari. So that's how you spell that. I'm sure that's not in my notes here. I did not type it that way. But I don't want you to think of black as being a color to avoid. I just don't want you to feel like that's your have to go to color, okay? Versions of salmon, which is a magenta coral version. Salmon is the color. It's a reddish orangish. It's a great holiday version of red. Not everyone can wear it, but if you can, it's a beautiful version of red. Glacier blue. All the icy blue teal colors. They are very popular this holiday, and they look great with versions of gray and the gunmetal and pewter that I already referred to. Magenta and silver, or the salmon and gold. They're great versions. So I want you to think in terms of, you know, untraditional red and green. Okay. Whatever combo twinkles your fancy, make the seasonal spirit in the air aware that you do not have to stick with classic red and green and black. All right. For those who don't know me well, I thought I might need to just share a teeny bit about myself. I am the author of Beauty from the Inside Out. Actually, the name of my book is Naked to Knockout, Into K workshops. I'm an image consultant that teaches women how to present well, put their best foot forward. I help business women with their branding, and I can help you take what's on your inside and bring it on the outside in a way that conveys confidence and will create more open door opportunities for you professionally and personally. I love helping women find a style all their own. As a nearing a half a century woman, I am also a mom. I wrote here, an exhausted taxi cab driving mom of two beautiful girls, ages 13 and 8, that make my life so full and fun. I've been married for almost 23 years to a fabulous man who only owned one tie when we got married. He's come a long way, but then again, so have I. Life is meant to be shared, and to say that I'm all about adding value to others would indeed be an understatement. To say also that I love to cook, I love sports, I sing out loud in the car, even though I don't do it very well, and I love to work in my herb and rose garden is also a fact. So enough about me, let's get going. My goal for you is to be able to say at the end of this webinar, bring on the bling. Bring it on, baby. And that's what we're going to do. So before I start, I just have to tell you thank you for registering and congratulations to Dee. Dee won the early bird gift. It was a fabulous evening bag loaded with all kinds of goodies. So stay with me, ladies, and find out what you can win. At the very end of the webinar, I'll be giving away the best kept secret ever. It's going to be great. Do not disconnect or hang up with me. I promise you'll be very glad you did. Plus, you'll need to find out how to get the checklist for all the goodies and the links of where to get what I'm going to show you. You can get that at the very end. So let's get going. Are you ready? Tip number 1. Here we go. Get your pen, get your paper. Tip number one. There's only going to be 5 and a bonus surprise. There's going to be 5 and a bonus surprise. Here's tip number 1 for what you need this holiday season to get your glitz and glam on. Well, hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. You need some spray shine for your hair. Now, if you can tell, this is a very little inexpensive bottle. It's a brand that Target carries, and I love it because it works for me. And it's very inexpensive, and all you need, ladies, is 1 or 2 little spray on your hair to give it a simple luster and shine. It is a great tip for the holidays, but really for any time. I think it's like under $5. I mean, if it's certainly not more than 10, it's like $4 to $8. You can get it anywhere, and it's available. I've put it in my blogs before, but especially at Christmas, having your hair managed. I already referred to highlights. If that's something that you do, highlights, lowlights, getting a cut, getting something different, adding headbands with a little glitzy, adding the little clips are really in right now. Pinterest is loaded with ideas on how to style your hair special for the holidays with updos and whatnot. But show the bottle again. Here it is. It's the Garnier. Okay, can you see it right there? Garnier Fructose Shine. So it's just a little spray bottle, and it's a spray shine, and you just only need 1 or 2 spritzes on your hair. It is not hairspray. It does nothing for holding your hair in place. It just adds shine. It's temporary shine until you wash it. So I've got 2 more great hair products that you might need. For those that are wanting and needing to have their hair look slightly fuller, I know that a lot of my clients have issues with their hair thinning. So if you're looking for a volumizing and texturizing product, this baby is your answer. Now, this one is from Big Sexy Hair. You're probably familiar with them. There you go. Big Sexy Hair. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so this is called their volumizing powder play. It's a powder. See in the top where it looks like baby powder? It is not. And you need a teeny, oh gosh, here. All right, see that? That much right there. Do you see it coming out on my hand? Woohoo! See, it's Stardust. It's for Christmas. It's snow. Now, ladies, you take a teeny weeny bit of that and you tease your hair, and it adds so much volume you can't even believe it. It is fabulous, and it will stay until you wash it out. So if you don't want it to stay and you want to tease and have a fuller look, then that is going to be a great secret for you. So get it, play with it. It's not much either. I think this one, Ulta has it, where any of the Big Sexy Hair products are. Even Target sometimes has this. There are other name brands that have that type of hair product. I think I got this one for $6.99 at Marshall's. Okay. And my last holiday hair product that might help give you a little punch and glitz is going to be some silver glitter spray. I love this. It comes in silver or gold. This is the silver glitter spray. Now, this one actually has argan oil in it, which I'm a huge fan of. I'm also a fan of coconut oil for your hair, but that's for another webinar. This silver glitter hairspray is fabulous. And you know what I learned and was reminded when both of my girls were very little and loved to play dress up and princess and sparkles and shimmer everywhere we went, that's not just for kids. It's not just for babies and little people. Ladies, that can be for us. It gives you a youthful look, a fun look. It attracts fun. Fun begets fun. Now, when you're going to holiday parties, is it not true that you're going to have fun? At least you want to pretend to be having fun. You may be with some of the people that you don't think are the funnest people, the most fun. I know, I'm not doing my grammar here. The most fun people, but you need to enjoy yourself. And to enjoy yourself, I find that, again, getting yourself handled is a great way to do that. Now, this is from a company called One and Only. I will have all of these in a link with the checklist at the end that I'll provide. So you can, get it there, but I'm happy to show you again this argan oil One and Only silver glitter hairspray. I think I got it at Ulta Beauty supply. You can go online. You can probably look on Amazon. Just go ahead and Google silver glitter spray. So there are other brands. I mean, I've tried quite a lot of them, and I don't necessarily, endorse that these are the best. These are what I have found work best for me. So, depending on whether you have oilier hair, shinier hair, dry hair, healthy hair, processed hair, short hair, long hair, those are going to be some variables that do depend. But again, I'm sharing the idea for, oh yes, so our checklist will be set up, for easy one-page printing. It's going to be great. And so get some glitter spray, get your glitz on, get it in your hair. You'll be the life of the party for sure. And, you'll just look like, and now hold on, I'm not talking about spraying glitter all over your hair, all over your body. Can you tell I've got my little glitter and glam on? I'm not probably, ladies, going to wear my glitzy jacket, my glitzy jewelry, my silver glitter eyeliner that I'm about to tell you about, and put glitter in my hair. It's doing one thing on purpose to make a statement. So you can do head to toe glitter ball if you want to, but I'm not suggesting you be a head to toe glitter ball. Okay. I just want to be clear here. So with that said, we're moving to tip number 2. And number 2 is our Glitz and Glam makeup. Now moving right down our body from head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. See, I told you I don't sing very well, but your makeup for glitz and glamour looks and holiday party attending must absolutely, without a doubt, it has to include red hot mama lips. Now, if you're not a red lipstick girl, this is your chance to become one. So let me tell you what most of my clients respond about red lipstick. Okay, this is my very favorite one. I posted it the other day on my Facebook page, and it's called Firecracker Red. I too have tried about 2,500 different red lipsticks. Now there are, as you know, so many variations of red. So ladies, let me back up for a minute. I'm sure you probably own at least one red lipstick. I'm sure you've probably fallen victim to buying at least one red lipstick that was not the right shade for you. So how do you know what's the right shade of red? Well, this is Firecracker Red. And so I'm going to show you here on my little arm. I mean, this is a pretty bright, bold red. So we've got this red. This is pretty neutral with a little bit of blue undertone. Now this is more of a crimson red, and you can see that it looks a lot different. Hold on, where are we? There we are. A lot different compared. I mean, can you tell? Oh my gosh, this is awkward. There we go. So you can see that red. Now check this out. Here we go with a more neutral, really red. And then I'm going to give you another red. All of these are versions of berry reds. And of course, the option for most of you may be, here is my, look how different this is. This is actually what I have on right now is the red gloss. Now, here are all these versions of red. You have wine red, berry red, brown red, and really red, firecracker red, salsa red. There are so many versions of red, ladies. So knowing whether you look better in warm colors or cool colors is a great place to start when choosing the right red. Okay. One of the other things that I love to encourage women to do, I mean, this is a must. You have to practice wearing red prior to the big event. Now, if you are, in fact, going to wear your LBD, your little black dress, to your next big event, it may be an after 5, a charitable event, an evening gown, or it may be New Year's Eve. Wherever it is that you're going to wear that, red probably is a great lip color choice for you to wear. And if that's the case, you want to start wearing red now at least a few times and practice your red. Practice wearing it so that you don't look in the mirror and freak and feel like, oh my gosh, all I see is my red lips coming. You look in your rearview mirror and go, your husband comes home and says, where are you going? Practice wearing your red now so that you'll become more confident and you'll be able to be more assured of the shade and the version of red that looks best on you. So that's my tip. I'm sure you all have multiple tubes of red lipstick. Start wearing it now. You shouldn't still be wearing that same soft summer pink that you wore 3 months ago. It's now fall and almost winter. So you want to have that. Now I've got 2 more makeup tips for you. This is my other favorite tip. This is liquid silver glitter eyeliner. I love this, again, not for an often use, but for special occasions. It's a great way. It's just a little liquid eyeliner. Let me show you what's key about this one. This is from Urban Decay, and it's a very, very, very thin tip. And it is plausible. It's very flexible. It's not firm and harsh, and the bristles aren't out. It's very fine and it's very pointed. So it makes it really easy. You can put it on your lashes, just on your tips to give just a little bit of a shimmer, or you can in fact use it like a little bit of liner just on the top lid to add a little bit of sparkle and shine to your eyes. So again, for a holiday party, maybe you're not, I'm telling you to wear red lips and you're sitting there thinking, I am not a red lip girl, Wendy. And I do want to gently nudge you out of your comfort zone. But if you're not ever going to wear red lips, it's okay. Maybe you're more apt to use that. Lastly, again, think of something fun like this. This is one of my daughter's glitzy nail polish. And, again, why not just add a top coat of glitz and shimmer over whatever color on your toes or your fingers? It's a great time of year to just embrace the sparkle and shine. If it was ever accepted, it's accepted in the next 8 or 9 weeks. Make it a special occasion. Make going to visit someone in the shut-in, a hospital visit, banana bread delivery. Make it be a special occasion where you can focus on the other person and you can be the party. How about that for a thought? Why not you be the party? That is really what I'm getting at, is ladies, when we can confidently embrace others and truly not focus on ourselves. I know that I am certainly more able to do that when I feel like I have myself handled and I'm confident in my appearance to be what I need to be and say and love others well. Number 3, the next tip that you need, and I am wearing it here tonight for you. Is this not fun? Da, 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 da. This is called a collar necklace. These are hot, hot, hot. They're very popular, and they are all over. I found a couple in some magazines for holiday, and right here is one of them. So I'm going to show you this one, and then, of course, I'll show you, like I said, where you can get these. Oh, my word. Come on. And so here is a great example of a simple sweater with a collar necklace. And isn't that royal blue so stunning? It's very simple, it's solid, and then bam, the collar necklace just really makes that outfit. Let me show you another one, and it's coming right here, I think. There's so many all over the place. Here is a fabulous, stunning picture of a collar necklace. This one is actually from Chico's. And yes, it is absolutely black and topaz or gold. However, it would be a beautiful complement on a red sweater, a jewel toned sweater, or a dress that is has a rounded neckline without a collar. So your necklace becomes the collar. Now, I wore this tonight again on purpose to show you I don't have a collar on my tank or my glitzy jacket. Isn't this fun? I love this. Da 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 da. Glitz and glamour come alive. But the necklace is what makes this outfit. And so while you may invest more in your tanks and your simple jackets or drapes or sweaters and coats, your jewelry and your accessories are going to be what really makes your outfit pop. And I had one more that I wanted to show you coming up somewhere. Here it is. Well, there's a lot. But anyway, again, a simple sweater, but I just want you to see the idea of the collar necklace and how that can so tie an outfit together and really make it. It seems like there was one last one, and I'll get that in just a minute. But your collar necklaces are huge. You can get either a big chunky one. Actually, the one I just showed you was from Talbot's, and you can, I mentioned Chico's, I mentioned Talbot's. They're going to be anywhere from 25 to 125, or you can opt for one like this, or any number of ones from Ross, Marshall's, and even Target. Yes, even Target. Can you believe it? So it doesn't matter where you get it. It is, in fact, costume jewelry. You're not going to wear it that much. But you want to wear it on purpose. That's my key. Wear it on purpose. It's called a collar necklace, and it takes the place of a collar. You don't want to have a lot of competition going on. You don't want a turtleneck, a bunch of blingy hanging down earrings, a big chunky necklace, a big collar, a scarf, bangle bracelets. Again, remember, like I was saying, with hair shimmer or makeup styles, you want one thing to be your vocal point, and from there, the rest should just balance out. All right, so I hope that you get what I'm meaning by that. Another option for you to consider in lieu of the collar necklace is this fabulous little goodie. And I talk a lot about I talk a lot about scarves, how to tie them. I have a video on my YouTube channel, 20 different ways to tie a scarf. I know that they're all over the place. One of the big trends this year is, in fact, the quilt scarf, you know, the big plaid or houndstooth window pane scarves, the flannel scarves, and a flannel shirt and sweaters. Of course, I'm still here in Florida, and yes, it is November, and I think it was 90 degrees today. So it does not feel like fall or winter to me, and flannel and cashmere and turtlenecks just make me already sweat. Pardon me, glow. Horses sweat and women glow. Did you like that? Okay. Hope y'all are writing that down. All the comedy is free. But this shawl, ladies, this is a shawl that is functional. because it's a perfect accessory if you're wearing a strapless top, a strapless dress, which a lot of us might do over the holidays to a dressier event. And for those after 5 events, often it's cool. And so we wear this little piece of clothing and it's the coldest time of year. So something like this just draped over your shoulders is a beautiful way to not only be functional, but a scarf like this that isn't really going to add a lot of warmth, but it is going to provide a little bit. It's also a great option for those of you who might be more self-conscious about being strapless. So look for a glitzy scarf. They're available all over the place. They really are. But you should have one of these in your closet. If you don't, you should put this on a to-do list, a go hunt for a glitzy shawl scarf. You'll get a lot of bang out of your buck over the years and years and years that you'll be able to wear this. And one of the other ways is that this could even be your scarf. So this is the long oblong scarf. You can actually take it just like this, go like this, and then voila, this kind of becomes your necklace. And see that mine happens to have these little glitzy sequins on the edges with the fringe. And so that's kind of, I would not wear that with this necklace, mind you. Okay. But I would wear it with, something different and not a necklace and have this be my necklace. So I wanted to show that option as well. Okay. So moving right along, we're almost done here. Number 4 is a fabulous coat. Number 4, in the winter during the holiday season, I think you need a fabulous coat, not just a winter coat, but you need a fabulous one. More so for looks than for functionality, although it will in fact provide warmth. But if you, oh my gosh, my red lipstick is all over my watch. I'm taking my watch off. La, la, la. How fun. I recommend that you think about getting a houndstooth, a plaid, a velour, a fur, some type of fur collar. A lot of the jackets that I found have detachable fur collars. So you can be really classy, or you could remove the fur and have it be a little more casual. So I think that's a great idea. I'm always looking for ways and things that, are provide options. I always ask myself and teach my clients to ask yourself when you shop to make at least a good investment purchase, how else can I wear this? How many different ways can I wear this? So, a coat like this, a jacket, this is just a classic black and white, but it makes a wow statement. It's not just a coat. It's a fabulous coat. So think of something like that. And then, here we go. I have another one. Oh, this one is fabulous. I think I showed you. Did I show you this already? But this has the fur collar, and there again is your collar necklace. And she's wearing it, of course, with a turtleneck, but I love that as well. And then probably my go-to place to shop for great jackets is, in fact, Chico's. So, here is another Florida jacket, but, this is a great look. They've called it the art of travel, and that's because it's classy and it's wrinkle-free. Here's another super look. Here it is. There's a coat that provides a lot of bang for your buck without a collar, so that you can use the collar necklace to add punch. And again, check this out. I mean, is this not like the best look? Let me back up here. There's a great jacket. She's got the fedora hat, and a simple pant. Now, this isn't a party look necessarily. I mean, party with girlfriends, lunch with your girlfriends, or a day of shopping. But nonetheless, it is a great look. Now, I wanted to give you one other fabulous tip. If maybe aren't into as many jackets and coats, or perhaps you live in Florida as well, again, invest in a really great one. There's nothing wrong with London fog, but again, you want to make a statement. You want to be fabulous. You don't want to be ordinary. So don't get a basic black jacket. Get a fabulous one. Now, it can be black. It can be black. Let me back up. If it's black and suede and has a fur collar, or it's leather or faux leather, it can be fabulous and be oh so statement making. But I want you to love it. That's the thing. I find that a lot of women settle, and we kind of think of these key pieces in our wardrobe. It'll do. It'll do. No, no, no. There's no time to say it'll do. I want you to love it. When someone compliments you, you should say, thank you. I love it too. Honestly, why did you buy it if you didn't like it? And to poo-poo the compliment doesn't make the sender of the compliment feel really good about noticing what you have on. So just be gracious, say thank you, and then in your head say, I know. That's why I picked it, because I love it too. At any rate, if you are more casual and you're looking for a casual jacket that you might feel like you would wear more, again, this isn't for a party dress, but it's a really hot trend right now. And so again, I found a super picture of it in another book, so I just wanted to show you. But this puffer jacket is so in right now. And I love this glacier blue kind of color I was referring to earlier that the model is wearing. And see how she's got a solid sweater, the puffer jacket, and then bam, that fabulous necklace. It just totally says class. Now, again, if that color isn't your color, don't wear it. But it's a perfect example of how something new and fresh, but it's simple, can go with so much and be a real statement maker. The other reason I love puffer jackets is because they're lightweight. They're great in this weather, where I live, and a lot of the clients that I work with, and many of them are in a metallic version. So that's the way to get your glitz and glam on, is to look for the metallic puffer jacket. And they're versions, again, of silver, gunmetal, pewter, rose gold. Rose gold is a big hot thing, color for jewelry, as well as your metallic clothing options this holiday. Okay, so get a metallic one and enjoy that. Now, let me just ask you real quick, what height heel do you prefer? Because I have a big answer, a solution for tired, sore feet. Are you going to have them over the holidays? Yes, I know. Me too. So for some reason, I'm just not a fan of spiked heels for 12 hours anymore. I'm not a fan of spiked heels for 4 hours anymore. I do wear them, and I call them my show-up shoes. But tip number 5 is all about you getting a glitzy pair of flats. Don't you love that? I mean, wasn't it worth coming on this webinar just to have me tell you, yes, you can wear flats this holiday season. You are going to be in, you're going to be on trend, and you are going to be all the talk when you have a pair of these. Is this not fabulous. I mean, look at these versions. And do you see the cute little silver glitter ones and the gold glitter ones and the little scalloped edge suede? I mean, how perfect to take a basic solid ballet flat and have it be a knockout kind of a shoe. It's great. You'll get so much bang for your buck having a shoe like that in your wardrobe. Now, to have a cute little silver glitter, I'm going to tell you where to get these in the checklist with all the links at the end. So don't be freaking out. But I have two more secrets as far as happy feet go. You are going to also want my little sidekick. All right, here we go. Side kick. Oh my gosh, ladies. If you don't know about these are the best ever. Now these fun little fold them in half, glitzy gun. Now these are in gunmetal. They come in gray, black, rose, pinkish, and silver. And I love these little shoes. They feel just like slippers. I call them my driving shoes. And again, they come in this cute little pouch that you can put in your purse or your bag or leave at work and wear while you work. And then you put your show up shoes to present in or, to party in or whatever. You can dance the night away in these shoes and go home with happy feet. The last little tip, I'm taking them, can you believe it? Yes, off of my feet right now because I'm not doing this webinar in heels. I am wearing one of my other personal favorites, and that's the Lindsay Phillips switch flops. These little Lindsay Phillips, they also are very comfortable. I love them here because you take the little jewel off, and I have about 10 different jewels that I can wear and change up on here. And so depending on, what I'm wearing or where I'm going, and this particular little gold jewel with the little gold shimmer ballet flats, again, has provided a winning option and answer and keeps my feet happy, 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 happy. So that is tip number 5, ladies, all about having happy feet and wearing ballet flats. Now, I wanted to talk for just a second about considering a ballet flat that might be a little more quality. Now, I realize you can get them, again, Marshalls and Ross and some lower end. There's ballet flats everywhere. You can go on Amazon and find a pair for under $30. However, you'll probably get a good pair from Nine West for $35 to $75. And then you might get a fabulous pair of knockout ballet flats from Tory Burch or Cole Haan or Ferragamo. And any of these higher end lines might really be a treat. I mean, the one thing we do not need during the holidays is blisters on our heels. So I want to encourage you to try on the ballet flat. They, in fact, need to fit. You don't want your toes to be mushed and have blisters on your toes or your heels. And you might find that a more quality pair will be worth it in the long run. Okay, so there you have it. That's my 5 tips. And the secret is coming. Oh my gosh, are you ready? Listen, ladies. So there's enough women out there being terribly eccentric or horribly boring, right? I mean, you do not have to be one extreme or the other. There is a way to have knockout style that suits you and fits you and helps you present well to give the world the best you that you have. Be yourself. Add a little glitz up here on your eyelids, on your lips, on your nails, on your neckline, on your body. You can really put some pep in your step and look like you know where you're going. You know, even when you don't. I know you've heard that saying that you fake it till you make it. And so often, we do have to do that. And faking it till we make it doesn't mean we're a fake. It just means you've got to look like you're a woman on a mission. That's the kind of person people want to follow. Get your husband's head turning and let him ask where you're going. If that's the only reason for you to get glitz and glam happy, then that's a good reason. And that's a worthy reason. The law of attraction states that when you're more confident, you'll attract confident women. There just isn't time to play small and shrink. I mean, you just don't have to do that if you want to have impact. And so I know that many of you want to grow your image confidence, and I'm not closing until I give you the best and biggest surprise. I mean, this is going to be so fun. It's my Hollywood secret. So tell me again, ladies, how many of you have ever heard or used the Hollywood tape? Hollywood tape. We're on a quest to have our best holiday ever. I've got a couple of things left here, and the Hollywood Fashion Secret Stylet Beauty Essential is coming your way. Are you ready? I mean, I am like gonna hide this. Da 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 da. Bam! This little baby is called the Hollywood Fashion Beauty Secret Stylet. And all of these items I have used and promoted for years, but somebody got really smart and finally put them together in one totally cool little case here. That's the Beauty Essential case. Now, inside of this is everything you need to save your sanity for the holidays. Okay? How about fashion tape? Now, if you don't know what this is, you will quickly learn. I promise you, you need to know what this is. You'll love it. It keeps your pica boobies in place. It will keep your bra straps in place. It is fabric tape, ladies, that every woman needs. It attaches to your skin or fabric to fabric and holds things in place. It's very functional for it'll hold your vest. It'll hold your scarf. You can put a brooch on, and you know how your scarf is always sliding, and anyway, so you can do that. Now, it's also in here. We have stain removing wipes. We have the lint removing sheets. I mean, look at this. You need your own little pack of lint remover. Who's going to carry the big lint roller ball in your purse, right? But how many times have you been out to dinner and that stupid napkin puts black lint all over you, or the white napkin puts lint on your black pants or your husband's black pants, and he is so wishing you bought your lint roller with you? No, ladies. This is what you need, and it is going to save your sanity this holiday. Now, what else do we have here? Okay, more tape. Oh my gosh, this is the coolest thing ever. This is leather wipe. If you have, a stain on leather, whether it's Merlot or not, whatever it was you spilt, that will clean your leather. These are little eye makeup remover is in the Q-tip, and so you can clean up your smudgy boo-boo eyes, your tired eyes, or your crying eyes, whatever you're more prone to do during the holidays. This keeps your eyes in tip-top shape. And you have your handy dandy file, your bra clap, strap holder, tips on how to use everything, and more. Now, the only thing not in this little beauty essential kit that I think you should also add is aspirin, a safety pin, and feminine hygiene product. So if you added those 3 things, honey, it is a true knockout essential. I mean, you need this little baby like right now. And so it is $11.99 at Ulta or on Amazon. I recommend that you give it as every hostess gift this holiday season. Of course, that's after you get one for yourself and all your best girlfriends and your, high school daughters or sisters or mothers. I mean, this is such a cool little save one's sanity tip. So if you haven't ever used Hollywood Tape and the Hollywood Beauty Essential, that's my big secret for you. But there's one more bonus. I told you in my promotion of this webinar that I would also give you my favorite appetizer dish. We're busy. We are out there running in a million directions. Now, I told you earlier, I do love to cook, but I don't have a lot of time during the holidays. So what I do is 2 things. I double and triple all my recipes. I make one for now and 1 or 2 go in the freezer, whether it's an appetizer or a casserole dish, whether it's for a party or for my family. I'm always double and tripling the recipes so that I divvy up the dishes and always have something fabulous in the freezer. But my very favorite appetizer to take or to have here at my home, any of you that have been to my home have probably eaten it. And this is how to get some glitz and glam on your goat cheese. Are you ready? Yes, I said, get some glitz on your goat cheese. So you buy the block of goat cheese. You use a red and a green bell pepper cut into strips, and you saute it in a saute frying pan in coconut oil. Remember I mentioned coconut oil earlier tonight? For your hair, your cuticles, your body. It's fabulous. Well, you actually cook with it and can use it in recipes, all right? But this is a recipe that calls for sauteing your red and green peppers in the coconut oil until they become very limp. It takes about 10 minutes on medium to high heat. And then you simply pour the pan with all the drippings of red and green peppers over top of the entire log of goat cheese. Of course, this is on a fancy china dish, platter, display. And with your fancy napkins, you have a knockout presentation. You're going to wow your guests, I promise you. It is delicious. It's fabulous. It's slightly different. And it's a really unique way to have a cracker and cheese platter. So I love it. It pairs fabulously with all kinds of wines and dinner drinks. So it's good before dinner or after dinner or as an appetizer. So I also wanted to refer you, our family loves to make prime rib. My husband is actually, I call him a prime rib pro. He does it on our spith grill, or, the turning thing. And there's actually the recipe. He was featured in a magazine, and you can get that recipe and find out how we do it if that's something else you want to attempt over the holidays. On my Pinterest board, it's the Yummy Eats, the Knockout Yummy Eats board on my Pinterest has the recipe for prime rib. So you might enjoy that as well. And lastly, that's not all. So I hope that my tips are well received. I would love your feedback. If you have not liked my Facebook page, I hope that you'll go and do that. And then like any post, anything that I've posted, if you'll just like it, if there's something that you find that's really helpful, will you share it or post it on your wall? And if you will share with me tonight something that you gained from this webinar and request the checklist, I will give it to you. That's it. Go to my Facebook page. It's Wendy Lynn Beauty Image Inc. Wendy Lynn Beauty and Image, and you just like my business page. It's the Wendy Lynn Image Beauty and Image Inc. And so once you like that page and just post a note, tell me a tip, a takeaway, something that you enjoyed about the webinar, I will get you personally your own checklist with all the links to buy, purchase, and where to go for the holidays for your own wardrobe, your own hair products, cosmetics, and even some yummy appetizer recipes. And with that said, ladies, I hope that you want a little more of Wendy. And so to get a little more of Wendy, I am going to be offering my very next Naked to Knockout in 30 days online program. Now, I know that many of you will benefit from something that will be simple and go at your own pace. This isn't a show up event. This isn't something that you have to give up something else for. It's going to be a simple one-time fee that you'll be able to join me and a group of other like-minded women and get your knockout on in 30 days. The class is going to be starting next week. It is an online course, which allows me to greatly reduce the price of what I charge to work with me one-on-one. Of course, if you'd like to do that, I would love to work with you. I hold appointments via Skype and in person in my office boutique. But right now, I want to encourage you to come take part of this Naked to Knockout in 30 days online program. When you go to my website, you simply will see it there under the coaching tab on the coaching page, and I'll send you a link at the end of the webinar tonight with all the details. If you've ever wanted to really tweak your chic, if you've really wanted to know what season of colors look best on you, what hair shape does flatter your face shape, what body shape are you, and what clothes will look good on you. So often, ladies, I know that we compare our worst to our girlfriend's best. And when you do that, you'll always lose. I want you to know what your best features are and how you can utilize them to further bring out your best. Don't try to constantly look at what your faults are. You've got to find a way. You deserve to be at a place in life where you can give the best you to the rest of the world. I know that others need what you have, your gifts, your talent, and the best you is waiting to come out. Don't walk lightly. Run, roar, put pep in your step, skip through the holidays with glamour and glitz. And I can't wait to work with you. I hope you'll join me for this next course. It's the Naked to Knockout in 30 days online class. Do you know that we are only about 18 days away from Thanksgiving? Oh my word. I mean, Christmas is right here. I want this to be the best season of the year. It is always about more than just you. I know it's more than just about me. And I want to help you find a way to embrace that knockout, beautiful, incredible, one-of-a-kind, gorgeous you that God created you to be. Let's join hands, join forces, get our glitz on, and say to the world, stress, you are not welcome here. I hope you'll join me for the Naked to Knockout 30 days online course. I'll see you there with red hot lips on. Thank you for joining me tonight. Bye for now. Yay!